talk to us a little bit about what students can expect when coming to Freeport Grand Bahamas and what the campus life is like and just what Freeport's like in general?
This is Goldilocks. It's just right. I think Freeport, it's just lovely. It's very community. It feels like small town field. So what I say about just right is it's isolated and quiet enough for students to really focus on their studies, but also there's enough to do. Also, there's restaurants, there's concerts, there's water sports, there's pickleball, there's, the YMCA, there's gyms, and if you like your fast food, you can have your Wendy's and your Burger King and all that, so it's just right. It feels very safe. It feels very small town. And so I think it's just wonderful. I mean, I have a 6-minute commute to work, and the grocery stores are, well stocked for the most part, and you can get everything you need here. Maybe not what you want. You might want to bring some of your, creature comforts. But I think it's lovely. And then we've touched on this before on campus. It's open door. We're very inviting. We know everyone's name. And we try and emulate. I think we're trying to do that all through, just be a very community feel, and just a culture of openness and care and all of that. So
yeah, the whole island is super nice. Everyone's very friendly, and it's like we have our small tight-knit community, but then you walk out and it's still the same way everywhere else. And she was talking about how the pace is slow, and I think that's been like one of the best parts about Freeport as a student, because you're not missing out on all these crazy things happening. There's not much going on, but there's the perfect amount. Mm-hmm. And the beach is right here too. So if you need to go take a break from studying, you can just walk on the most beautiful beach ever and jump in the water. Just like a super easy way to relax.
Definitely. So many of my friends take their breaks by just walking on the beach and going for a swim. And I feel like I would never have been able to experience that in med school. But just in terms of the community, I'm a big fan of playing sports on the weekends, that kind of stuff. So every Sunday we're playing tennis for a couple hours at the hotel. Every couple Friday nights we're playing volleyball for a couple hours, right? It's just the kind of like, doing things with friends. It's the right amount. It really is. I was talking to one of my upperclassmen friends yesterday about how like I'm so lucky that there is so few distractions, because I feel like I'd be distracted by doing other things, like wanting to go try this experience or that restaurant, or I don't know, go shopping here, etc. Whereas like here, I know the people who were at the door for Solomon's, which is the grocery store. I know the coffee shop, right, guy, Larry, like I know every single person. So it's very like, okay, I've done all that now it's time to study. There's so few distractions, and yet there's enough that I want to do on Friday and the weekends that I get to take a break when I want to. So that's definitely what I think was life in Freeport.
Yeah.